Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Brain Dead Breakdown. And today we are checking out President's new song, Doom Loop, which is apparently going to be the first song off of their new full-length album that will be releasing later this year. That, yes, I have pre-ordered on vinyl, and yes, I will be doing a video on when it comes out. Guaranteed. Because I like this band, and there's a lot of hate for them because industry plant this, didn't earn it that. Anyone that knows, and I'm just going to say it now because I've seen so many fucking videos about people talking about it anymore and that I just don't even feel bad. If you know who the fuck Charlie Simpson is and have followed his career, you know man ain't an industry plant. He's just a fucking hard-working musician who decided, fuck it, let's do the anonymous thing. Didn't really work out for him, like as in keeping the anonymity, but I don't think you can deny that it's worked out for him in how President are doing right now. And personally, I think he fucking deserves it. He does. He deserves the success because like Fight Star was an amazing band that never got their due. They never got the recognition that they deserved, and now President are coming along and hopefully he's getting some recognition. He's getting hate too. But I think, judging by the get-up I'm wearing today with my Sleep Token merch, you can probably tell that I'm used to bands I like getting hate, and I'm kind of getting better at ignoring it because it's just like, oh, well, it's just not for them, is it? You know, but anyway. Seems like I'm getting caught in a doom loop here with this talking. That may be a sign. Let's crack on. Let's check out the new song. It's Doom Loop.
There is no satisfactory explanation of time. Why? Because it doesn't really exist. The tragedy of time is that we only understand its value after it's become a memory. I can do what we see, not the memories. I find it hard to breathe when I'm not in your arms. Ascending like butterflies.
I'm definitely a fan of the less vocal processing now.
I can
Okay. Well, first off, for a song called Doom Loop, that was not as heavy as I was expecting it to be. Like, when I saw the title of this song, I was I don't know, it set up, with the name like Doom Loop, it kind of set up expectations that maybe they were coming out the gate swinging with a super heavy track. And don't get me wrong, there were heavy elements in it. But that was not what I was expecting. And I think because of that, it's left me wanting a little more. You know, like I think maybe on, like, I think repeat listens, you know, like when I listen to this a couple more times and get a bit more used to it, and for what it is, I will like it. But at the same time, I can already say I don't think it's going to be my favourite President song. Which honestly, I'm hoping is a good thing, because maybe that means that there's still some higher peaks to reach on the album when it comes out. You know, because, I mean, who leads with their strongest song? Like, not many artists lead with their strongest song as a release. But, yeah, like, that was all right. Middle of the road for me. That's not me calling it mid. I know a lot of people, like, use mid as an insult and these days and stuff, but it's definitely middle of the road for me in the President kind of scale of songs. You know, it's just like it sits in the middle, comfortably enjoy it, but I'd probably choose other songs from their catalogue if I was just going to put one on. You know, if this came on shuffle afterwards, I'd happily listen to it, but I don't think I would pick it if it was in my playlist, you know? Like, if it, like, yeah, like I say, I think I'd maybe choose a different President song, like Conclave, or oh, to be fair, I like quite a lot of the songs off of that EP. So, you know, like I could pick a few off of the EP, I think, but yeah, it was still solid though. It was still solid. The band, it feels like they're still finding their feet. You know, like they're putting on good shows. From what I've seen with their shows of them opening for other people and everything, they're putting on good shows. Like I've seen a few people be flipped on their President hate just simply because they saw President because they were opening for another band they like, and then coming out of that, they were like, holy shit, okay, this is a real band who perform and they do a good job, and you know. So hopefully, as they continue to find their feet and find their sound, which it feels like they've nearly got it nailed down. I just personally, I think, like, and obviously this is the opinion of one man, doesn't really matter, but I think that they could serve to be a little heavier, man. Like I really do think it would serve them well to go a little more into the heavy end of things rather than just bringing in a chunk on an 8-string for a breakdown all the time. You know, like I think if they try and take some other heavy elements from metal and put them in as well, it would fit so well. But at the moment, it feels like 8-string breakdown is the default. And honestly, I miss bridges. I've spoken about this before. I miss when, like, not every heavy bridge was a breakdown. Now it's just every heavy bridge is just automatically a breakdown. And I'm not a big fan of that. I wish that people would get a bit more creative with that again and go back into bridge territory rather than just straight up, oh, well, this is a breakdown, so dun 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 dun. You know, like, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Like I say, this is just one man's personal opinion. I'm sure if you disagree, you'll let me know in the comments. But those of you who agree or maybe don't have a hot take and just want to have a conversation, maybe you can comment down below too. So I don't just get people yelling at me for disagreeing with breakdowns. You know? But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Oh, I'll spell out as well. I don't hate breakdowns as a whole. It's just everyone has them now. Like every metal song, like if it's like remotely metal, pretty much has a breakdown these days. And I just want new things. I just want people to reinvent the breakdown a bit. I'm just tired of the dun 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 dun. But anyway, thanks for watching. I've been Brain Dead, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.